What's going on, guys? This is KNasty39 here. Welcome back to another Detroit Tigers franchise episode number 25. We are starting the year 2025. Kind of worked out. Now, we won 2 of the last 3 World Series. We lost in the ALCS last year, but we made some moves. We added some more power to the team. Our pitching, it's a little bit more of a younger rotation, but we'll see how we do. Our bullpen should be better. We traded one of my favorite pitchers, but we did get Josh Hader in it, a lefty, a dominant lefty, so that should help us. Let's get into the season and see how we do. Now, once someone clears waivers, and they just did, we need to make a roster move real quick because the CPU in the game sent down Diego Pena, but I want him for speed. So we're moving him back to the MLB team. Now we have to send someone down, and I think I'm going to send down... Let's put Tillman as our longman. We'll send down Grayson Long. We'll send down to AA. There we go. All right, that should be good. Now we can move forward with the season. We'll let that auto fix. And our offense, I don't know. I wanted to move Devers because I was so disappointed with him last year, especially in the playoffs. He really annoyed me, but literally his contract was too big. We couldn't trade him. There's like a realistic trade we could do. So we kept him. That being said, Scott Kingery got traded for Kevin Gausman and Jonathan Scope. Wow, interesting trade. But right now, we are kind of struggling right now. We're only like 5-6 games above 500. But we have the draft coming up. All right, now we're winning some games. We have the 26th pick in the draft, and we don't have any compensatory round picks, which is weird because Garrett Cole, didn't he? I guess, I don't know, that's weird. I thought we would get one for Garrett Cole. He declined the offer. That's weird. Whatever. We've gotten someone we shouldn't have, so I guess it makes up for it. Let's see what's out there. Hopefully we can have a good draft. I really need a good draft. Don't really love that player. A closer, I don't want to take you in the first round. A starter, plays a few years away. A reliever, no. Another starter, years away. Another starter, years away, and he's 23. A third baseman, a few years away, but he's 19, but I'm not sure if I want to take that in the first round. And let's see, a second baseman, a few years away. No, I'm good. No, I'm not really loving here. Okay, there's a center fielder here. Could have 80 speed, 80 steal. Could have 75 contact versus right. Not the best fielder, but that speed, I'll take a chance on him. He could be ready in like a year or two. Gilberto Escobar, we'll take a chance on him. We'll see how we do. I don't really love the picks we have. Maybe, like, I've been liking the drafts we've had when I make the draft, but then we come back and look at the players that work good. So maybe if we don't like the picks, they turn out better. This guy can hit for average, not much power. This center fielder can hit for average and power. I'll take a chance on Calero. So we take back-to-back center fielders, but hey, whatever. If they can play, they can play. We'll find either a spot for them or we'll trade them. Now, we don't really need a hit on the draft. I was actually, last offseason was maybe if we had the money, would spend it on a free agent and say, we'll lose our first-round pick. We have an insane farm system. It's a moot point, but we don't have the money for it. So that never really turned into a legitimate option. I'll take this starting pick. No, he's actually, never mind. He's years away. He's 23. Another center fielder here. Could have good speed. Could have great fielding. Good contact. We'll take him. Who cares if they're all center fielders? If they play, they play. All right. So, round number 5. I'm just going to wing it. Usually when I wing it, actually aren't bad picks, which is... I'm not sure what that says, but could have 80 contact at shortstop. Rafael Lonzo? I don't even remember his name. Hope it's not Lonzo because I'm going to call him Ball all the time. I might take another shortstop. Yeah, could have a good stealing at short. Let's take a chance on Nieto. And that should be our last pick. I don't think we're going to have a pick in the 7th round. Yet we did not. All right, let's see how we did in the draft. Not a bad draft. And it's Lozano. Escobar was a good pick. And look at that speed. Ooh, if he can... And he has good durability, too. His fielding is so bad. How are you that bad at fielding when you're that good at speed? You must have just been like a guy who played football in college. But he's from the Dominican. He's 22 years old, so he's a little bit of a project, but he should develop relatively quickly with that solid potential. Geronimo Calero. Now, he's a 70 overall, and he's already a 70, and he's 18 years old. Has good durability. Hopefully that fielding can turn around to 70 or so. 89 potential, so that's a good pick. Dorsey in left. Can hit for contact, not much power. Kind of like we always get that guy can't field. We have 1,000 of those. Yancey, that was a bad pick. But solid speed, I guess. Lozano, good contact, not much power, but that's actually not a bad pick. I mean, he may turn into like a mid-70s player, and I mean, with that contact and good vision, discipline, and durability, I mean, he could be a bench bat. And Nieto, yeah, I think his last name is pretty much a way of saying you're not that good. All right, see how the team is doing. Mallex Smith's doing pretty well, hitting 281. The average down compared to last year, 7 bombs, so not too bad. Okay, Devers, this is... I pissed you off, and I think it worked, because you're in 333 with 20 home runs. That's really good. Correa, 295, average a little down. He's actually starting to decline, so we might have to move on from him sooner rather than later. We got to keep an eye on that. Estrada, really, he's a 99 now, but he is really struggling in regards to his average and power. I'm kind of surprised by that. Peralta's definitely hitting. This is that bounce back year, especially average-wise. Hope that power goes up. McKay is raking, 320, 15 home runs. Gomez in 335. Espinosa's in 298 at DH. And Alonso at catcher's in 289. As a team, what are we hitting? Are we hitting like 300 as a team? 294 as a freaking team. First in contact, first in power, first in pitching. If that's not a good team, I don't know what is. Elmore's been great. I'm glad we re-signed him because he's having a huge bounce back year. Rico Rios. Pitching a little bit better in his second year, but not great yet. Oh my God, Ruben. Dude, that is bad. Mendez is in. Yang is pitching all right. Thompson's not great. I mean, none of these guys are really... I mean, Thompson's the guy I was thinking of calling up, but he isn't pitching great. So, Ruben, you're going to get a few more starts. Tillman's pitching great, though. That's nice. McDonald's doing all right. Olivo's fine. Hader's been good and limited. Same with McClure, and Hernandez has been great. So, we are currently 3 games up on the Indians. Take a look at prospects. We now, unfortunately, only have 3 and 4 and 6. Oh, and 8. And we talk about and 15 and 17 and 18 and 19 and 23. Oh my goodness gracious. How are they doing in the minors? Boggs not really hitting that great. Rios is not hitting that well for the 24-year-old. He's not even like a prospect because he played some games last year in the bigs. Espinosa isn't really developing that much right now. I'm kind of disappointed with that. Batista, he is developing a little bit, not great, but continuing just to play down there. Alexander's actually maybe your future shortstop, but he's 27, so I'm not sure how much left. Now, I do want to check real quick on Correa. He has 3 years left on this deal. Now, well, obviously keep him this year, probably next year, but we have to consider that moving forward. But let's continue simming. Just something to keep an eye on. Like, I always want to get rid of a guy a year too early and a year too late, but if his contract's that high, it may be hard to move him. Yamaguchi, I'm good on him. I'm good on him. But, yeah, the only problem is with this contract so high, it's going to be tough. And look at this month as we lose 3 in a row. But we were on fire. Now we're starting to play ball like how we should. Nick Gordon got traded for Frankie Montes, Martin Alonso, and Yi Ching Chang. Nick Gordon's a good player, good young player. I believe he is Tom Gordon's other kid related to D. Gordon. Nick Nearder got traded for Sandy Kaufman and Kevin Plawecki. All right. Moving on, we are at the Futures game, at the All-Star game. Ahmed Rosario's a Mariner for Corey Seager. Wow. Interesting right there. All right, Yankees are interested to trade. We give up Vogel and Milo Hurley, who I don't think is that much of a prospect, for Reyes. Nah, we don't need him. Thanks, but no thanks. All right, let's continue. We are 21 games up in above 500, so I'm not sure how much we were up in the division. Jose Barrios is traded from the Angels to the Red Sox for Shohei Ohtani and Candelario, former Tiger. All right, we are at the trade deadline. We are 58 and 41, 7 games up on the Indians. Bacon's pitching a little bit better, but our rotation hasn't been that good. Thompson, and unfortunately, these guys. I mean, Rodriguez is the only guy pitching well in the minors. But does he deserve a spot over anyone else? I don't know. I mean, that's a C potential, C potential. He's a B potential. Hightower's a B potential. Ooh, he's doing pretty well. We got to call it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. You have the best name I've ever seen. That being said, we don't need you, and I'll take the $2 million we're going to save in cash. See what we can get. We can probably get like a legit, maybe we can get a pitcher. Ooh, we can get a closing prospect. I probably will do that. We'll save the money. There we go. We are then going to make a couple call-ups. So, Ruben Bacon, I love you. You have one of the best names of all time. Williamson, we're going to, I mean, where was he? Where was the guy in AA? Hightower. We're calling him up to AAA. He deserves a call-up. And then we got to call up someone from AAA to the bigs. And I think it might be James Thorpe. Or Brian Williams. Thorpe's pitching really well. He's getting the nod. I'm adding people who deserve it. How do we get James Thorpe? Let's take a real quick look. James Thorpe, where is he? We probably got him through a trade. Trade from the Royals when we got David McClure, so that's how we got him. So, he is now on the big league roster. I want to make sure, this is the AA. I'll put Grayson Long in there. AAA, I mean, that's the majors. And then in the minors, I want Hightower in there for... Now, he can be a long man. He'll get plenty of action there, and we'll let him develop. So I think that's fine. I mean, Bacon, I love you, but it's just if you're that bad, and it's $2 million when we are scratching and clawing to make ends meet with this team because we have the big names are making so much. If I can save $2 million for a guy who's a replacement level pitcher, worse than that, excuse me, I'm gonna move him. I love the name though. I was so tied to his name, Ruben Bacon, such a great fucking name. But we're gonna have to move on from him. And we are playing really well. As soon as I say we're playing well, we lose 6, 7, 8 in a row. As soon as I say it, we're just a very bipolar team. That being said, though, we are almost done with the season. We are gonna win 95 games. We won the division. Won it by 7 games of the Indians. Let's take a look at real quick. Top prospects. We have number 1. We have number 2. We have number 5 and 6. So how did Espinoza improve? Not that much. Anthony definitely improved. That's a guy we got for literally nothing, which is crazy. Dorta is now number 3, so that's the guy we traded. So we would have had the top 3 prospects, but we didn't trade them. Danny Glenn's 25. He's actually starting to develop, but I mean, we have better first basemen, so I'll probably move him this offseason. Klazowecki, I might just trade him because I can't pronounce his name. You guys have done that in the past in your franchises. I know you have. If you have, meet me in the comments. There's another guy I'm thinking of. Where is he? Oh, there's a closer we just got. That's what I was looking for. So, all right. Let's see how our team did. Mallex Smith, definitely down average, down in power, up in stolen bases, but a down year for him. On base wasn't too bad, though. So that's all right. Rafael Devers struggled in the second half, 282 average, 36 home runs, did have a good on-base percentage. Correa, 30 bombs for him, 298 average. Jamie Estrada, you know what? He finished stronger. He had 31 home runs. I was thinking around 30 home runs, 250 average. Not too bad. I mean, at second base and with that great fielding. And he's only getting better. He's only 26. His WAR is 5.2. When he becomes more expensive, that's when I think we may have to move on from Correa. Now, we can actually put him at short. With his fielding, he has a secondary position at short, so we can do it. With his fielding and his arm, he can realistically play shortstop, so we could do that. He's also 6'4". He's a big boy. Johnny Peralta had a nice bounce back year. Not the power I was hoping for. I was hoping for at least 26 home runs, but did hit 314. Got on base at a 400 clip, slugging 520. Brendan McKay hit 37 home runs, 324. That's nice to see. Tino Gomez hit 304, 24 home runs. Espinoza, oh, damn, our number 8 hitter. And I'm not sure where do we put him up. Like, I don't know what to do with this lineup. Like, who do we move up or move down? I mean, I don't know. But he hit 323 with 32 home runs. He's only 22. And he's locked up. We locked him up. And he's getting better. Like, I'm excited about this guy. 323, 32 home runs. And then our catcher had an okay year. He actually went down a little bit. But 281 average, 9 home runs. Not bad. That's our bench. Colton Welker had 7 home runs. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Who do we like? This lineup is stacked. We might have scored 1,000 runs. 917. Scoring 1,000 runs was something very difficult to do in the steroid era. We almost did it with this. Pitching. Cliff Elmore probably deserves Cy Young. Hopefully he got it. Rico Rios struggled. Mendez struggled. Yang struggled. And Thorpe. Okay. Starting rotation, if we lose in the playoffs, it's because our starters aren't that good. Tillman pitched really well, the bullpen. McDonald pitched okay. Olivo pitched fine. Hader pitched good. McClure struggled a little bit. Hernandez did struggle as well. Brian Rodriguez is in 81 now, so he is pushing a spot for this rotation moving forward. But yeah, in the playoffs, this is gonna be. We're gonna ride Elmore's tail. Maybe a young guy, one of these guys just has to pitch well, but this offense should be dominant enough. Let's take a look at awards. Trevor Story got MVP, and 333 with 42 home runs at shortstop. That WAR is probably pushing 10.8. Giancarlo in the National League. Blake Snell got the Cy Young, and Sean Manaea. All right. Greg Bird got the batting title, and Stanton. Altava got reliever of the year, and no one got in the National League, so that's cool. Rookie of the year, Jesus Sanchez, 27-year-old rookie. It's kind of old, but Jarsoto Chisholm, got it. He's 27 years old, a little old. Any awards? Jamie Estrada got a Gold Glove, so yeah, we got a Gold Glove winner for once. Anyone else? Nope. Silver Slugger, did we get anyone? Brandon McKay, that was well deserving. Rafael Devers at third straight year he's got that. And that's it. All right, so that's it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Drop a like if you did. Playoffs are next. Hopefully we can do better than last year. I'm a little worried about our pitching, our offense. We're going to need to score like 6 runs a game. But I think we can do it, hopefully. Knock on wood. I'll talk to you later, though, boys. Take it easy. Peace.